involvement in the Japanese accident, Fukushima accident, began about 10 days after the accident when we assembled a team in Tokyo to deal with what were potentially people who got very high doses of radiation. Unfortunately, that didn't materialize. They were severely injured people.
Now in Japan, the exposures we are learning have been extremely small compared to the nature of that accident. We would, initially we're wondering what's going on and think the radiation exposure to the population might be pretty high. So as a precaution, many people were evacuated, but their exposures are very, very small.
Well, there were essentially three populations that were exposed to radiation after the Fukushima accident.
They look like
First,
workers. They walk among them. Yet they are not
activity. They in fact received the highest exposures, although fortunately they were not as high as was experienced in the Chernobyl accident. None of the Fukushima workers died. None of them received acute radiation sickness. So that was a very positive thing with regard to the Japanese government rotating the early workers to cool the plant. The other concern, of course, would be the populations living around Fukushima, because there were, in fact, releases of radioactivity into the environment. Again, not as great as Chernobyl, and in large part, the winds blew the right way. They blew to the ocean and not into populated areas, except in a few instances where they did, and then did deposit increased levels of radioactivity on the soil. The Japanese, though, worked very effectively, and they evacuated the population the same day and the next day. So the population exposure was relatively low, and there is very limited possibility that any adverse effects would be related to the radiation that was received. The doses were just too low. In large part, the concern was the kids who might have inhaled or ingested radioactive iodines, and the measurements that were made in the children around Fukushima right after the accident were very, very low. Most detected no levels.